welcome back to another video. My name's Destiny. We do book things here, and in this video we're setting up my new journal. So if you watched my journals I'm using in 2025 video, I had a little mini journal that I got from the Dollar Tree that I have been using as my journal for a while, and she is almost full. I have about maybe a week left in her, and so when I sat down to do my February plan with me, I figured if I'm already filming, already have the setup done, I might as well set up my new journal with you guys and get it all ready to go. I knew I wanted to cover up the outside, even though it does say stay positive, which is a really good thing to think about when you're journaling. I wanted something more neutral that I could add stickers to as the year went on, and that's something I'm very much loving on my bullet journal, is to add just stickers that I love, that I want to look at all the time. So my bullet journal is only going to last me about 6 months, so I figured why not do it on this journal that's going to last me probably longer than 6 months. I don't write very much. My goal right now is to write 2 minutes a day, so honestly sometimes it's just I'm not feeling it today, and that's all I write, and we go about our business. So yeah, I thought we'd set that up together. So far all I've done is covered the front and the back in this pink paper that I got from Michaels. It's part of the same pack that the paper that I used for my February setup came from. It was on sale, and honestly I just happen to love the way it looks. There's a pencil version of this that I love too, that you will see in weekly plans with me coming in February. But the inside, as I was looking through, I found this orange one that I just loved so much that I decided it must go on my inside cover. And so what I'm doing is I'm just taking glue, like Elmer's glue. You find the ball that you squeeze out, like used for craft projects, and I'm covering the whole thing in it with a paintbrush because I lost my glue stick for a little while here. I find it when I start my daily grind while I let this dry, but I lost it for some of this, and so I had to use what I had on hand. And I just happened to have a big bottle of Elmer's glue because I saw on TikTok you could cover your glass in it, and it would come off with soap and water, but you can't see through it. So I covered my sliding glass door of my apartment with it because the parking lot's right outside my sliding door, and if you look up you can see right through it. So for just a little added privacy, I did that. So I had this big thing of glue just sitting around that I figured I could use for crafting as well as my windows. So yeah, that's what I'm doing there. And then I have this pink shell paper, which I think is beautiful too. It will make another appearance come the end of February because, again, I loved it, and I added the back cover. Like I said, I'm going to cover this all in either stickers or maybe some junk, because I do love a good junk journaling spread. So it might be junk from the year that I just want to keep up with. Yeah. So the front of it, I'm trying to write out Destiny's journal, and I'm going to realize here in just a second it's too wet. So I move on and let that dry a little bit, and do my daily grind plan with me, my daily grind planning, which you've seen already, and then I come back to this in a second. So like I said, I'm adding that back paper. I just let it dry for a minute before I cut it off, because on the front I realized, actually after watching this I realized what happened, but I realized it had moved and rippled. There was a few ripples right where I put the name tag over. So the back one, I just tried to let it dry a little bit before I tried cutting it off so that it wouldn't ripple like the front did. So like I said, here in just a second I'm gonna let it dry, and then we'll come back to it. So now it's dry, and I'm adding stickers. These stickers actually came from the Shein package, I believe. And I loved them when I saw them. They may be AI art. If they are, and you know an artist who makes the same, I would love to support them. Just let me know. But I found this listing on Shein and just fell in love with it and figured, why not? Especially the one in the bottom corner. The windows are beautiful to me. And what's happening here is it takes me forever to get that backing off. I mean, it takes an act of Congress. And here in a second, I'm fixing to move this sticker because I realize it will not stick to the black part. And I'm not sure why. I don't care how much I smooth it over, it will not stick. So I gently peel it up and just move it over a little bit where it's just on the paper. Because I realize, like I said, it will not stick to the back part. Now I'm going in and adding my title with a Artist Loft pen in 0.05. I have been loving these. They were another birthday Michael's purchase. I needed new black fine liners and ended up with that one. I switched to a Tombow because I wanted something a little more thick than what that gave me for journal. So as you can tell, I'm just adding in the faux calligraphy for this. I love the way this turned out. I really do. I can't wait to start using it. I have not started using it at all, other than what you're going to see in this video. I'm fixing to add washi tape down the side. This washi tape was an Amazon purchase. I got it from the listing that had a whole bunch of them. Both the ones I use in this video were part of that listing. So yeah, I got them from Amazon and I love them so much. I use them all the time. Next, you're going to watch me struggle with this really wide washi tape. I've not used this one as much as I've used the other ones in the set because it is so wide. It takes up most of the page. So what I'm trying to do is lay it out so I can just rip it in half. I realized that my cutting board is not big enough to accommodate this, but my ruler is. So what I decided to do is I put it halfway on my ruler, halfway hanging off the ruler, so that when I add it to the page, only half of it's getting stuck down. Then I can go back and rip it in actual half and put it over on the next page. And that way it kind of decorates the entire page. Because my plan right now is to write on the back of this journal. It may be like my last one where the back of it's just not conducive to writing. It just doesn't work, so I have to make do with just the front. But for now, I want to write on both sides. So yeah, this technique worked really, really well. And then it allowed me to place it on this side pretty easily and line it up where I wanted it for the middle part and everything. Like, it worked wonderful. I can't even lie and say it didn't. It worked wonderful. And then I'm going to take that same washi on the same side, on the right side page. I'm just going to go ahead and add another strip of it so that it looks like there's, space in between, like somebody cut right down the middle of it to put the page in. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm going to turn the journal here in just a second so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just cutting off the excess of this washi, and then I'm going to add that other one and fold it over. And that way the first two actual spreads, or the first 4 pages of my new journal is decorated and ready to go. So as you can see, I'm just rolling it down trying to get it pretty evenly, halfway on the page, halfway off. Getting it smooth, and now I'm just going to cut it down here. I was going to cut it off, but then I realized, why do that? Why make more work for myself when I just fold it over? I'm going to need to decorate this page anyways. Fold it over and give the page some stability, and that worked really well. I round my corners, and now it's time to decorate. I'm going to add the purpose that this journal is, and then I will add that journaling in a little later. I was sitting here thinking whether I want to do it on camera or not, and I decided no. But now I'm going to go ahead and add all the stickers for decoration, and that's really it. So I'll let the music take you out from here. I hope you enjoyed setting up my new journal with me, and I will see you on my next one. Bye, guys.